What's up, y'all? Intricate Explorer here today, and today's exploration is going to be a little bit different. I know a lot of my explorations I've been doing things where I'm going to big places like Artist Point, or I'm going in abandoned factories, or walking down Pearl Street or whatnot, but today I want to do a macro exploration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore the inside of my tarantula tank. So essentially it's in a little aquarium, and I'm going to do the entire shoot macro inside of it. So in order to make this work, I just got back from Mike's camera, and I rented a 90mm 2.8 macro G lens. So I'm super excited to use it because I've never done macro photography before. And I haven't really done much shooting of my tarantula before. I've done like a few small things here and there, but today I'm just gonna really dive into it. So let's do it. Alright, so the reason I chose to do this on my porch is because the lighting is really good out here. In my room, the fluorescent gets a little bit weird, but when I'm out here, I can go under the protection of this porch up here and actually get a pretty solid light that's not directly coming from the sun. See, if I go out here, it just gets really bright, but on my porch here, I can actually have a little bit of natural light coming in that's not too intense. So what I did was I picked her up. Her name's Rooibos, by the way. And I set her on top of this log here. And what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and get a really close shot of her eyes. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna use the pattern composition in order to get this going. So basically I'm gonna focus so close on her eye that literally just her hairs are covering the entire frame and it's just focused on her eye. So here's what that photo looked like. Alright, so right off the bat here, I'm realizing that it's much easier to use manual focus when you're doing macro photography. Mainly because when you're autofocusing, you're trying to focus on such a small point that I keep jumbling back and forth and it's trying to find that focus. But when you're just manually you can just find that point and then just move the camera forward and backwards just a little bit until the point you want is perfectly in focus. So for this next part right here, as you can see, I have a bit of a purple plant here. And when I got that, I wanted to put it in because it's got this kind of, have you ever seen the movie Avatar with the blue people? Basically, it's got this Pandora kind of vibe. And since my spider has this almost kind of metallic reflection across her in the light, I put that in there to give it this Pandora feel. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put her inside or close to the purple and get that as a contrast to her. Alright, so I'm slowly realizing that posing a tarantula is literally one of the easiest things of all time. You literally just set it down and it just, since it's got so many legs and they like being in weird spots and spaces, you can literally pose them however you want. It's kind of funny. I literally just stuck her in this little crevice thing and she's literally just hanging out there looking so cute. Look at her. And she's got her head poking out, so I'm gonna get a depth shot of her with her just poking out of there. Alright, this is way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. It's actually fucking hilarious because she's so fucking cute. Oh my god. And you could literally just I could move her leg a little bit and then she'll keep it there for a few seconds and then move it somewhere else. So it's it's almost like a doll that you can just position everywhere as long as it's not like when I put her in this plant, she got a little bit weirded out because there's not much to grip, and they just like having a spot where they can grip. But as long as they're gripping, they could be contorted in all these weird spots, and they'll still work. All right, so what I'm gonna do next here is I'm gonna try and get that reflection color I was talking about off of her skin because she has a really good metallic tone, and I want to capture that. One other tip that I'm realizing is that shooting with the lower f-stop, so I'm shooting down to 2.8 really helps emphasize the fact that it's macro. Alright, so on particularly hot days, I have this little water bowl, and she likes to chill by or sometimes in the water bowl. And before she'll go in, she'll actually dip her hand in, or one of her legs in, to feel the water. So I'm gonna get a shot of her feeling out the water. Ready for this? Alright, so now I'm trying to get a shot of my spider vaping. I was walking by my house to pick something up, and my roommate has this like awesome like glowing like rainbow vape, so I'm gonna put it right by her mouth and try and get a shot. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's all I got for you today. If you liked that video, drop me a like, hit the subscribe button. I got more videos coming on the way ASAP. It's been real. And I look forward to doing more shoots in the future with my tarantula, because that was actually fun as fuck. I've never done macro before, and I really want to dive into it, like maybe with other bugs or other insects or other animals. So if you've done any other macro shots with an animal, drop it below. I'm curious what shots you guys have gotten with them before. So peace.